Physics will undoubtedly take center stage in the gameplay of GTA 6, and it's not just because of the jiggle physics, though they're fun too. The big deal is the new car physics. The realism of vehicle physics and damage systems is a key aspect of GTA games and has undergone notable advancements over the years. Following the release of GTA 5 in 2013, players and critics extensively compared its vehicle mechanics with those of its predecessor, GTA 4. It became clear that GTA 4 had a more superior system, particularly regarding its destruction model, which is often perceived as more immersive and enjoyable. Although GTA 5 brought in numerous changes and improvements to the vehicle damage system, it's worth noting that GTA 4's damage model was notably better in several aspects. Particularly, GTA 4 did a great job of realistically showing deformation, making crashes feel more immersive. Compared to GTA 5, GTA 4 had car bodies that could crumple and deform more naturally, making the game feel more real. Another thing to consider is that in GTA 5, getting ejected through the windshield, while not happening as often, can be much more deadly, often resulting in instant death for the player, which adds an extra layer of challenge to the game. On the flip side, in GTA 4, being thrown out of the windshield wasn't as serious. It resulted in less severe outcomes, allowing players to swiftly resume their gaming experience. But when it comes to how vehicles handle in GTA 4, opinions differ. While driving cars in GTA 4 felt more realistic to some, others compared it to sailing a boat. It also meant that the game had a slower pace. Getting around the map took much longer, with the added challenge of maintaining control during high speeds and sharp turns. Plus, riding motorcycles in GTA 4 wasn't as precise as in GTA 5. Many players felt that the bike handling and physics were lacking refinement, giving the impression that they were still in a testing phase. In GTA 5, however, motorcycle mechanics improved with a more arcade-like feel. Notably, GTA 5 was the first game in the series to introduce the ability to roll over your flipped car, marking a significant departure from previous games. In earlier titles, flipping a car typically resulted in it catching fire and exploding. After initial criticisms of GTA 5's vehicle handling and damage system, many players gradually embraced its more arcade-style mechanics. In GTA 5, cars are known for their quick and agile performance, responding promptly to player commands. They accelerate rapidly, and each vehicle is equipped with a downforce system to ensure stability during turns and bumps. This gives them a solid feel on the road. Interestingly, despite their size differences, all vehicles handle similarly. Even vans and trucks can turn and accelerate as swiftly as faster sedans. This agility can make larger vehicles feel surprisingly light, enabling them to stop quickly and easily. It's worth mentioning that abrupt changes in weight don't visibly affect vehicle behavior. Players can even control cars midair after jumping ramps or cliffs, which goes against real-world physics. Additionally, crashes in GTA 5 result in minimal visible damage to vehicles, which contributes to what many see as an arcade-style physics system. This focus on immediate responsiveness, speed, downforce, and minimal damage over realism is appreciated by many players for providing easy-to-master, enjoyable driving experiences. The improved handling mechanics introduced in GTA 5 significantly enhanced the gaming experience, making it more immersive and enjoyable for a wide range of players, especially those who preferred a mix of realism and accessibility rather than a strictly authentic driving simulation. However, this approach may not appeal to those who prefer the more realistic driving mechanics found in GTA 4. In GTA 4, cars are often described as sluggish and slow, lacking the immediate responsiveness seen in GTA 5. Acceleration feels dulled down, even for cars that logically should have more speed or power. In GTA 4, the suspension system is known for its noticeable tilting and swaying, with many players finding it too soft. When driving, whether pulling forward or backward, you notice how much the vehicle rocks, providing a clear sense of how the suspension behaves. On the flip side, in GTA 5, the suspension dynamics are much more restrained, with only a simple tilt animation when accelerating, lacking the dynamic movement seen in GTA 4. Some argue that both games went to extremes with their suspension systems. GTA 4 went too far, while GTA 5 didn't do enough. However, if given the choice between the two, many players prefer GTA 4's active suspension, as it feels like they're actually influencing the vehicle with their actions. With anticipation mounting for the release of GTA 6, fans and critics alike are speculating about how the game will handle vehicle damage physics. Will it stay true to the established framework seen in GTA 5? Or will it go for a more sophisticated and realistic approach similar to acclaimed titles such as BeamNG Drive? BeamNG Drive has garnered praise for its meticulously crafted and intricately detailed vehicle damage physics system. Utilizing a sophisticated soft-body physics engine, the game accurately simulates the intricate deformation dynamics of each individual component of a vehicle, resulting in a precise and authentic portrayal of damage modeling that elevates the overall gaming experience to new levels of realism and immersion. In contrast, the vehicle damage physics system featured in GTA 5, while effective, takes a more simplified and arcade-like approach, prioritizing accessibility and ease of gameplay over hyper-realistic simulation. On one hand, while realistic damage physics can enhance immersion and realism in a game like GTA 6, it could also introduce challenges, especially concerning mission completion. For instance, intricate damage models might make it more difficult for players to navigate certain missions where the condition of their vehicle is crucial. Although the game maintains a dynamic and intricate physics engine, the level of detail and realism in vehicle damage falls short compared to BeamNG Drive. While GTA still incorporates a combination of pre-made models and some dynamic deformation for damage depiction, it doesn't match the level of realism achieved in BeamNG Drive. Realistic damage physics pose a significant challenge as they can render vehicles more fragile, potentially causing players to fail missions or objectives if their vehicle sustains too much damage. While this issue has surfaced in previous GTA titles, it could become more prevalent and frustrating in GTA 6. This can cause problems for players that want to advance through the game and complete missions without having to drive overly cautiously or constantly monitor for obstacles like curbs or lampposts. Such a scenario would significantly extend the time spent on driving, whereas many players prefer to focus on the missions themselves rather than the driving aspect. Introducing realistic vehicle destruction physics in GTA 6 could also bring the inclusion of a highly beneficial feature, an autopilot function, similar to the one available in RDR2. Currently, there's no confirmed information regarding whether GTA 6 will offer an option for vehicles to auto-drive, but this would be a great addition for players who prefer not to handle driving responsibilities during missions or travel. However, this feature has been requested by some players and has been successfully implemented in other games. An ideal, albeit less probable solution, would be to provide players with the option to toggle between arcade and realistic modes for vehicle destruction and handling in GTA 6. This would accommodate varying player preferences and ensure a more customizable gaming experience. For several reasons, it seems unlikely that Rockstar Games would incorporate two distinct options, despite not being entirely impossible. Firstly, implementing such options would demand a significant allocation of resources and development time to conceptualize and fine-tune. This is due to the necessity of devising separate development paths for each option, requiring the creation and refinement of distinct physics engines and mechanics. As a result, the development process is likely to become more intricate and costly. Additionally, offering two different options for vehicle damage could potentially separate the player community and complicate matchmaking processes. This scenario would not only pose logistical challenges, but could also impact the overall gaming experience for players. Leaked information from September 2022 suggested that GTA 6 online lobbies might accommodate up to 32 players, implying Rockstar's unlikeliness to separate servers based on players' chosen physics settings. This raises doubts about the practicality of dividing players between realistic and arcade physics options. Moreover, players who opt for the more realistic option would likely experience the game differently than those preferring the arcade option, potentially leading to balancing issues and player complaints. Reflecting on experiences with BeamNG Drive, the game's realistic physics left a lasting impression. While impressive, there's uncertainty about whether such mechanics would suit a game like GTA 6. Despite an appreciation for realism, overly realistic physics could prove challenging for casual players, potentially diminishing their enjoyment of the game. The leaked videos from September may not accurately reflect the final product, but they suggested that GTA 6's vehicle handling would resemble that of GTA 5. Despite this, hopes remain high for GTA 6 to enhance the damage physics system seen in GTA 5 by introducing more dynamic bending and falling off of vehicle parts, adding an extra layer of realism without overwhelming players. Regarding handling, a balance between the realism of GTA 4 and the arcade-style mechanics of GTA 5 would be ideal for GTA 6. While the handling in GTA 5 is enjoyable, it leans towards an arcade-like feel. Incorporating a blend of realism and arcade elements would ensure a more immersive gameplay experience without sacrificing the fun factor. It's plausible that Rockstar Games has taken player feedback into account and made adjustments to the handling and physics of vehicles in GTA 6. While it's easy to want to draw conclusions from leaked footage, it's important to remember that what we've seen might not reflect the final product accurately. Rockstar Games is known for their thorough approach to game development, taking their time to ensure the highest quality. They've probably been focusing on improving the vehicle handling and physics for GTA 6, so we can anticipate some significant changes from GTA 5.